Alright, I'm going to put just a little bit of silicone on the threads, seal them up, and then screw it into the block. I'll do that on all 17 studs. Don't need a whole lot on it, just a little bit in the threads. Something like that. I'll use this handy dandy little tool, which is the same size as the hexen end of the stud, so that we can screw down in there. Now you're supposed to just install those finger tight, which that basically is finger tight. It's hard to finger tighten them when there's no way to get your fingers on them, so that's why they got a hex head in. But now it's just repeat process for 17 of them. Alright, finally down to the last stud, and we'll go ahead and drop her down in there and then screw it down in. And once all these studs are screwed in, we'll start putting the nuts and the washers on. Of course, the last one to stick in is the one that wants to be the bitch. Act like it wants to go down in there right. Well, the rest of them went down in there just fine. There he goes. Be normal. Mine's gotta be a bitch. I don't know why either. Damn header off there. I would think that would be finger tight. Yeah, it's not finger tight. Alright. Head's on, all the studs are in. I just need to get the nuts and washers and put all them on and torque the head down. Alright, there's all the washers. All ready to go. I sanded them on the back side so they don't spin. Go ahead and install all these. Which is pretty straightforward. Drop them on, but they only go on one way. Seems they've already been on, you can tell by looking at them which way they were already on. See, the nut was on that side. That side goes on the cylinder head. Alright, all the washers on. Time for the nuts. We got 17 of them to do. There's one big nut that's doing all this. I need to oil these up and then install them. Alright, ready to put the nuts on. I'm just going to oil them up with some nice clean motor oil. I do this 17 times. And then once all these are on, we'll go ahead and torque it down. I'll probably run a little bit of oil down on the stud here too. Oil is your friend when you're doing this. You don't want to install anything dry. These are not ARP studs, they're cheapy Pro Comp studs. So I don't have any ARP lube to put on, which would probably be better than motor oil, but I think I just used motor oil last time. So it should be good. They say something on it's better than nothing on it. Alright, I'll get all these done. I'll be back. Alright, I'm going to start torquing the head down. I'm going to start at 25 and then go through the sequence. So I don't know if I have the right amount of extensions here, but basically you start right here. That would be number 1. This would be number 2. And goes down to the bottom. Some header in the way. This should be down here, number 3. And 4. This is a cheapy torque wrench, but it's pretty accurate, but it doesn't work like it should. As far as the clicks, it's kind of very faint, but I got a better torque wrench I'm going to do the final steps with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anyways, that's I'm starting out doing it. I'll finish the rest of them. Alright, now we're torquing it with the good, better quality torque wrench. Got her set on 65. We'll go around and see what it comes out to be. 2. And put the longer extension on. 2. Number 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Take the extension back off. 16, 17. That's all of them torqued. It's a pain in the ass doing it when it's in the vehicle too. Luckily my headers flop back enough. You see it there. Flop back enough away from the cylinder head so I can torque all the bolts. I guess now that that's on, I could probably put the header back on. Or go to the other side and tear it off. I might put the header back on. It's getting about time to go get something to eat. So I think I might call it quits for the day.